Does anyone remember just like 2 days ago, after Britney Spears lost that major court battle with her father, she went on Instagram trying to pretend to be a victim again, and she claimed that she was like paralyzed from permanent nerve damage in her back, and she can hardly walk. She has to crawl places sometimes. Remember when she just made those claims a couple of days ago? And then I and other people on the internet, we called her out. And then she deleted her post and deleted her entire social media account. Well, I don't know how many of you all have selective memory or how many of you all are suffering from short-term memory loss. But apparently, Britney Spears already forgot the lies that she just told everyone 2 days ago, because now she has returned to Instagram to post disturbing videos of her looking like she's about to have intimate relationships with a horse. I kid you not. But let's work ourselves up to this, shall we? You know how in prior videos discussing Britney and hell, I even mentioned this in my video about Gypsy Rose from earlier today. When someone is desperate for attention, when someone's desperately, constantly grasping out for attention, often they do drastic things to get that attention. And once you start going overboard, doing off the wall and drastic things to get attention, you have to be even more drastic. You have to be even crazier in the future when you want that same level of attention. Because, there's a such thing as shock value. When the world saw Britney Spears immediately get on Instagram and start posting pictures of her tits, like literally the next day after she got out of the conservatorship, that was shocking. There was a shock factor to that. But after 2 or 3 years of seeing Britney Spears' flat butt cheeks grace our Instagram screens, after 2 or 3 years of constant spinning and her pulling her tits out and pulling her pants down, it's no longer shocking. No one even cares. In fact, folks, it's really sad. It's kind of depressing when you think about it. Think about literally any other star that comes to mind. Wonder if someone like Beyonce or Taylor Swift, or someone even smaller, what if they posted a photo like Britney? Now, I know what some people will say. Everyone in Hollywood, all the famous people post half-naked photos and photos in bikinis. I'm not talking about necessarily exposing parts of your body, but what if they took a photo that looked as if they've been up for 5 days on a meth binge, hair looking greasy and knotty and gross, soggy brown heels on, butt naked in their mirror that hasn't been wiped clean in years. The type of photos that Britney posts. Not the high quality model photos from photo shoots with photographers that are known around the world. I'm talking about the photos that look like they're taken on freaking flip cameras by Britney Spears of her weird nonsense that she has going on. It's like Britney posts this stuff nowadays, and people are just like, okay, cool, good job. And people go about their day because no one cares anymore. And it's sad because if it was literally anyone else, the world would stop for just a second. But everyone, regardless if they will acknowledge it or not, they're fed up with the antics. No one cares anymore. And it seems as if people kind of write Britney off like she's a child, like a misunderstood child. And I'll be honest, I don't view, like, Britney's like 10 years older than me. I don't view her as an older, wiser person. I don't even view her as a peer. I can't even properly put into words what I view her as, but it's not an adult. I kind of view her kind of like a loopy side character from Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse, if that makes sense. Like someone that it appears to be an adult, but kind of not. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, as I was saying, Britney Spears has done a lot over the last couple of years, and nothing is enough to really gain the attention that she was once getting, because no one cares anymore. Everyone has wrote her off as kind of like the loopy cat lady that smokes too many cigarettes. No one cares anymore. So she often starts resorting to doing even more drastic things. Now, some of you will remember how she got the knives, which were real knives. I called and confirmed it. You can go watch those videos from the past. She danced around with the knives and then had cuts all over herself. And something I've been noticing over the past few months is that she's starting to post disturbing videos with animals. I already made a video about this. It was a while back, but Britney posted a video of herself. And if you got kids in the room, you might want to, put them somewhere else right now, because we're about to get down and dirty with Britney. And I think Britney wants to have sex with animals. But Britney posted this very disturbing photo of like her kissing all over her dog. And then she lays on the ground, she spreads her legs, and the dog is like all up in her crotch. And then Britney starts humping the ground, dry humping the ground in her living room while her dog is all around her. It was highly disturbing. Well, now I guess, she's had enough with the dogs. She needs a horse. Because I don't know if it's just all of the psychotic videos that Britney has posted that just gives me a weird, icky feeling when I see things like this. Is it just me? Have I been corrupted by Britney's freaky, nasty nonsense? Or does this video make you feel uncomfortable as well? Does this video of Britney with this horse make you feel uncomfortable? And you can tell that she can't help, even in an innocent moment. You could take some innocent, beautiful photos with this horse, but no, you have to make it sexual. Because someone like Britney, they're suffering from these manic episodes and these other mental health issues, and often these issues, they make you hypersexualized. They turn you into horn dogs, like you want to bang everything. And that goes for men and women, right? So Britney is constantly in this hypersexualized state. And you can constantly tell by anything she does, right? No matter what, she has to start pulling her pants down. No matter what, I don't even got to go into the details. We've covered it enough on this channel. It's weird. But I don't know if it's just me. I'm pretty sure other people feel the same way. But this video is really disturbing to me. And I hope and pray that someone steps in and gets this horse the hell away from Britney. Get this horse and all of these other animals the hell away from Britney before next thing you know, we pull up our Instagram and there's a full-on donkey show, just right there with Britney and a freaking horse or a donkey or a pony or whatever animal she can get her horny little hands on. Because the things that she's doing with this horse, the way she's looking into the camera with those dead eyes, it is just psychotic. It's freaky. There's a sexual aspect to it, if you ask me, that doesn't need to be there. And if the video's not enough, there's more. There's more. There's photos. She literally is out there with clothes on, but decides, you know what? I need to strip. I need to get out of my clothes and rub all over this poor little innocent horse. And it's so nasty and gross to me. And I look at stuff like this and I just wonder, And we ask ourselves this question every video: when is enough enough? When have people seen enough? Because this right here, and knowing, just taking the freaky aspect out of it, Britney has a long history of neglecting dogs. If you look around her house, there's dog pee and dog poop all around her. She dances next to it in half of her videos. It seems like she gets a new dog like every 6 months. And once her dog is out of the puppy phase, you kind of never see them again until they're replaced by another puppy. And there's already been reports for years, going way back to over a decade ago, about how she neglects her animals. And you can tell. And here she is now. The dogs, the 40 dogs that she has, is not enough. She's out here sexually harassing horses. And the people around her watch this. They record this. And if they're human, and I'm sure they are, unless they're some type of reptilian Hollywood psychopaths. But if they're human like you and me, you have to believe that they get some type of emotion. When they're sitting here recording and watching Britney do this disturbing stuff, they have to have some type of reaction to it. They're not robots. And I really wonder how they feel in these moments when they're sitting there having to hold a camera while Britney grinds and dry humps the back of a horse before stripping down to her underwear while rubbing and kissing on the horse and looking into the camera in a seductive, dead-eyed, drugged-out manner. Like, at some point, I don't care how much she was paying me, I would let her know, like, hey, this is freaking gross. You look weird, and I am tired of this shit. You know what I mean? At some freaking point, y'all. At some point. And after watching her dry hump the floor with her dog, allowing the dog to smell all in her crotch as she spread her legs wide open in the sky for her dog. And after watching this, you can't help but wonder what the hell happens when she's not on Instagram. Because the stuff that she posts is so bad that you gotta believe that what's happening offline is even worse. Because social media, everyone, they show you the best of themselves on social media. People don't wake up and say, I look like crap today. Here's me. No, people wake up and like, hey, I'm feeling myself today. I got a nice new outfit. I got my hair did. You're a woman, you know, you got your nails done. I'm going to post a picture today, right? People tend to show social media the best aspects of their life. So what we're seeing from Britney, these are the best aspects, and they're disturbing. They're worse than any horror movie you can imagine. So imagine the horrors that happened when the camera's not rolling. But one thing I also find funny is in one of my last videos about Britney, I mentioned how when it comes to this Britney Spears situation, and when it comes to her delusional fans, I've been playing chess, not checkers. Basically tricking them into admitting that there's something wrong with Britney mentally. Well, in the caption of this video of her getting freaky with this horse, she says, "Are we still playing chess?" Now, I don't think that she's talking to me or referring to me, although it's kind of a weird coincidence. The reason why I'm pointing out this caption is because this is something we see all the time. These nonsensical captions that don't make any sense applied to the post that she posts. So why are you posting a video of you stripping down and getting freaky with this horse, asking, are we still playing chess? What does that even mean? Is it because horses are a piece on a chessboard? Or is it just because you're kind of out of your mind loopy? Or is this some sort of game? Does Britney think that she's making moves on a chessboard by posting embarrassing photos and videos of herself to get back at her father and to get back at her kids that no longer want a relationship with her because she posts weird stuff like she just did with that horse? I guess it's just a question that we'll have to wonder about until her next psychotic post. But for now, let me know your thoughts about all of this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.